Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you are. I am coming to you on this day. I am starting off a gratitude walk. I need to get my 30 minutes in every day. And so, excuse that sound, somebody's probably doing some work. But I got to get my 30 minutes in. So, I decided I'm going to be accountable. Um, and I want you to be accountable to me, or keep me accountable, actually, by making sure I get this done. It is the first day of the month, and I actually started off this planning this month to be focused on technology, but instead, actually, I am still going to be doing technology, but when I was having my devotions this morning, the thought came to me. Start a few years ago with another group, and actually an accountability partner of mine. I saw that she was doing it, and she was doing it live, and I ended up joining her and her group, and it was really great. I lost inches, I lost pounds, and so I decided I'm going to pick this back up and do this again. So here I am walking with my husband is ahead of me. So you have to excuse the sound. Look like sounds like they're cleaning the walkway. So if you can hear that, I'll probably pause as we get closer to it. But anyway, I'm going to be doing this every day for this month. We'll see how it goes, but I got to get that 30 minutes in. I stepped on the scale a few days ago, and I could not believe, I used to be 100. I remember being 112 pounds and could never gain weight, and all of a sudden my scale, I'm going to be transparent, 185. My doctors are not going to like that. All right, it's getting louder, so I'm going to pause for right now, and I'm going to come back. Okay, I'm back. I got a little bit past the person cleaning the walkway. So anyway, like I was saying, I've been wanting to do this for a little while. I started and I continued with them for a good 3 months, and then they stopped. And so eventually I stopped. But I decided I need to do it for myself. So that was a couple of years ago. I have started and stopped a couple of times. We all tend to do that. But this time I just needed, like I said, I needed to do it for me. And so I'm out here walking. It is a beautiful day. My husband is ahead of me, and so can you see these trees and things here? So let me just tell you, so the purpose of my doing this is just to definitely get the 30 minutes in, but also to have a purpose. For me, I need to have a reason why I exercise. And I remember years ago when I always said I wanted to do a paper route. You remember when the boys used to deliver newspapers? And then a couple times I wanted to join another paper route, somebody's paper route, just to have a reason to walk. But that was sometimes 3 and 4 in the morning, and I didn't want to get up at that hour. So I never did do that. But I do like walking and enjoy walking. And like I said before, I know my doctors will be really happy that I am getting my 30 minutes in. So 10 minutes, actually, what I learned, 10 minutes is all you need to get everything going. If you're walking for at least 10 minutes, that's when you start to feel really motivated, really energized, just for 10 minutes. But 30 minutes is really perfect for your heart muscle to get strengthened and improve. So that's part of the reasons why I believe they say it's 30 minutes. So I actually don't know exactly. I haven't done any research on it, but I do know that 30 minutes is improved optimum for your health, for all the systems in your body. So, and again, here I am, getting my 30 minutes in. So I'm planning to do this every day. And each time I'm going to start with some form of gratitude. But I wanted to share with you why I am doing this. So, gratitude. I know you've heard this many times about being grateful for things. And so I spend a lot of times being grateful, but I've never had a time to take to be grateful and just walking or actually just grateful, recording being gratitude. Excuse me for babbling, because I'm trying to think and also looking around at the same time. So anyway, I want you to take a time and look, and I'm going to take this time and look at these trees, at this greenery. There's something about walking through this green, all this greenery, this pasture. You know, by the way, that's happened to be my favorite color. Sometimes I wonder did I choose that color because I like plants, but the greenery is, plants actually, when they breathe, they exhale oxygen, which we take in. And that oxygen just fills us and gives us life. It is life. Do you know that all things start off, plants actually, as green? Well, they are really cleaning the area today. Out here, we're getting ready to go into another area. But just want you to, just sharing, and just want you to be mindful of this beautiful, beautiful, I'm going to avoid walking in the mud, beautiful area of green. So all right, so I was just distracted because the gentleman just walked past us. And so anyway, I appreciate just the color of green, the leaves, being grateful and appreciating and valuing the shape of the leaves. That's gratitude. Valuing and appreciating and being grateful for the shape of it. You know, when we look at it, we can just admire the shape of the leaf or the shape of the plant. And all the different membranes, the cells, you know, they have cells too. Or do they have cells? But the stem and on the stem, and just want to see how much. So wait a minute, I just want to pause for a moment. So it's been 10 minutes and 24 seconds now that I've been walking, and so that's enough to get motivated and get the body rejuvenated for its work. Well, we got 20 more to go. So we're gonna walk another 5 minutes and then turn around for another 30 minutes. So back to being grateful to God for having made these trees and made these leaves, but I'm just going to focus on the leaves right now. So these leaves, and as I see them and as you see them, like I said, have all types of shapes and sizes. Their shapes are that way for a purpose. The purpose could be a place for, the insects to hide. Their purpose is for feeding the different animals, like the worms and the caterpillars that eat leaves for their nourishment and sustainability, as well as other animals. The purpose is also, I'm sure, to extend out and provide shelter. So just being thankful and being grateful for what the leaves are. Look at them. Do you see them? Of course you do. Just look at them and let me know. So let me just tell you something. It's been a while since I have done a video, and on a daily basis. I started in 2020, in the pandemic, during my birthday month. It was in July 2020. And I started off by doing what I call the Show Up Challenge. And the reason for that is because I just needed to get comfortable going live on video. And I started 3 years prior in 2017. And I think 3 days later, 5 days later, I stopped. And did not continue. But I don't like to start things and don't finish. So I went back and I decided, because everything's in the online space, I need to continue doing this. So I got back to just showing up live. And each day I had a subject that I wanted to start with. And one of the subjects, you guessed it, was gratitude. So, just taking a back step there. So I'm going to try to see what the time is. I got just a couple more seconds and it'll be 15 minutes that I've walked one direction. So, let me give you some more information about gratitude. I took the time, I remember when Oprah was on her show and she talked about having a gratitude journal. And she talked about it quite a few times. And writing down things that you're grateful for the day, or grateful for things that occurred during the day. or different parts of your life. And she suggested doing that either in the morning or the afternoon or at night. And I decided to do that. I started it. Of course, I stopped. Then I started again. But I still have that journal. And then there's one time, not too long after that, Oprah had stopped doing her shows. But I remember when Steve Harvey had his shows, and he also talked one time about writing 10 things that you're grateful for the day. And so I started that. And in one of these walks, I'll share that with you. I have a journal that I wrote, and I started listing 10 things for the day, or at least 5 things for the day that I was grateful for. I'm walking between these leaves that I'm grateful for. So it was good. And after I really couldn't, I don't recall how it felt, but it was good to write down things at the end of the day or that evening, that night, just to get an idea what it felt like, and to be consistent with something. So I encourage you to do the same. If you don't have a gratitude journal, to start one. If you don't have, or just to walk, start the gratitude walk. Here, I gotta show you these. Look at this leaf. Look. My goodness, it's so large. Did you see that? I just turned. I'm holding the selfie stick for the first time. But did you see that? That's part of the tree that's similar to that. So anyway, so I'm gonna pause for just a moment. All right, so I'm back. So turned around because that's been 17 minutes and 48 seconds. So it's just a little bit more. Now going back to returning back. So look at that bridge. That's something to be grateful for as well. So I'm going to share a little bit more about being how grateful and having gratitude. I might be a little bit babbling today because, please excuse me, I'm using the selfie stick for the first time. I should have been using it for a while. But when you do something for the first time, it's often, you feel awkward. You feel kind of weird. But you push forward. You do it anyway. You persevere. You just keep on going. So I had to get used to adjusting it. And believe it or not, I have about 4 or 5 selfie sticks. One was given to me. One I received at a conference. That was the one that was given to me. I have a selfie stick. Oh, the sun is blaring. Let me turn this way. I have a selfie stick that I ordered, that has a light on it, so that you can show the look at the sweat in my face. That's something to be grateful for too. But to illuminate the area is kind of distracting to me. It's a ring light. So anyway, I'll turn it back around when I get into the woods. If I turn it this way, you can see the brightness on it. Well, it's behind me, so I guess that's not too bad. I'm not a photographer for y'all, nor a videographer. So, but anyway, going back to being, to gratitude. So, let me continue with what I was saying about the selfie stick. So anyway, I'm just getting used to using this because I'm going to be using this a little bit more often. I devoted this month to technology. And so I didn't think about it, but that's exactly what I'm doing right now. But I have a nice good list. I'm going uphill. A nice list of things that I need to catch up on with technology. Some of it is social media. Some of it are different apps that I want to check out. I have a list. I have a folder on my computer that I have labeled called Check It Out, which is links. I'm huffing and puffing. So maybe by 30 days I won't be huffing and puffing because it'll be a lot better. And I forgot my water. So tomorrow I'll make sure I bring my water. I had it in my mind, but totally forgot about it. Obviously I'm out of shape because I'm huffing and puffing. Anyway, like I was saying, what was I saying? Now I forgot. So, oh gosh, I can't remember what I was talking about. I know I digressed and said something about water. Well, really, I think I'm just talking about, I was talking about this selfie stick, but let me get back to gratitude. So, well, excuse the sound of cutting grass over there. But being grateful for these leaves, like I was talking about earlier, how they provide shelter for the animals. I wonder if they provide a form of insulation as well. But the shade, they also provide all together, combined together, they provide the shade, which is cool. It cools the area. Did you know, or do you know, that the temperature between a sunny area and a shady area is about 10 degrees. So this is supposed to be about gratitude, but for some reason these things keep coming to my mind, so I'm just sharing them with you. Probably a good example for the focus challenge in the future. Anyway, the main purpose is to walk. That's what the purpose is. And the subject is gratitude. So, and the subject was supposed to be gratitude for the leaves, but I'm feeling grateful for all kinds of things, like this cell phone that I am holding, this selfie stick that I am holding as I walk. So I'll be giving you a lot more examples, because when I was having gratitude or practicing gratitude on a regular basis, I remember laying in bed and start being grateful for where I was, what I was laying on, the doors, and I just stayed focused on, just like, for example, that door, that one area, or the walls, or the windows, everything that was in the room. But I stayed in that one area of gratitude, so I'll share that with you. But I can give you an example of being grateful, and this is getting louder, so I'm probably going to pause again as we get closer to them cleaning this pathway. Let me pull up here. You see all that? That is what they're cleaning up. If I pull the selfie stick out, you can see a little bit more. What they are cleaning. You can bring it a little bit closer and take me out of it. They're blowing the leaves away. So, and now I'm getting closer, so I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to come back after I pass them. Okay, I'm just past them. They were actually cutting the grass. That grass right there. But, so, of course I forget again. So let me just show you. I have this nice list of things here that I was going to be talking to you about on gratitude, and a few other things. I haven't pulled it out, but I decided just to share with you. So this is just impromptu, whatever comes to mind. But it's better to be focused. But what I need to do is this time was to be committed. So that's why I'm not made a point of doing the subject. And the truth is, I'm getting used to holding the selfie stick, holding it close like this, keeping my eyes on the lens right here instead of right here, which I can see myself, but here I know it's better and you can see me. Or holding the selfie stick out like this. That's probably better. What do you think? I've seen people do that on the videos. Like, do this, do this, do this, do this. But that's to get your attention, like in your face. So, anyway. So what are you grateful for? I didn't even ask you that. It is now 26 minutes I've been walking. But share with me, what are you grateful for? Let me know what you're grateful for. I like to know that too as well. But I do remember I was talking about the example of being grateful in my bedroom at that time. I talked about the walls and the door and the windows, and I talked a little bit about being grateful for this selfie stick and getting used to it. But you know something else I'm grateful for? I'm smiling, y'all, as you can see. I'm grateful for this man of mine that God has blessed me with. I told him I was going to go out and do a gratitude walk, and he decided to join me. Yes! So, I appreciate the escort, but not only that, it's good for my heart, it's good for his heart, and our bodies, our muscles. It's good for so many things, so I'm grateful for that too. So, but let me get back to the trees again, or get back to the leaves. Okay, so when you start off being grateful, one of the things you want to say, I am grateful for. And then you state what it is you're grateful for. And then after that, you, huh? You see a deer? Oh, I didn't see it. Okay. Oh, really? Wow. Well, I think they live back here. So my husband said he just saw a deer. So anyway, by the way, you see how clean the walkway is now? That is because they've been blowing and cleaning this area. So the leaves will come by anyway. We had some storms, and I'm sure that's why they're back here, to clean them all. So anyway, back to being grateful. So I'm going to give you an example of my being grateful for the leaves. Like I said, you start off by saying, I am grateful for, and then what it is that you are grateful for. And take a moment, inhale it, take it in. Feel the goodness, the greatness of it that you stated you're grateful for, and to move on to the next thing you're grateful for. So I'll begin. I am grateful for the leaves. I am grateful for the color of the leaves, the green color of the leaves. Actually, that's kind of like an affirmation, huh? I am grateful for, and I appreciate the texture of the leaves, what it feels like. By the side note, don't touch poison ivy, y'all. I am grateful for um, grateful for the stem of the leaf that is providing nourishment to the leaf so that it can expand and grow. And I am grateful for the different veins in the leaf that further provides nourishment, provides water for that leaf to live and survive. Thank you, Father, for leaves. I am grateful for. I'm picking up my stuff, y'all. I'm trying to catch up with my husband. I am grateful for all the different substances that are inside of the leaf. I want to call it the leaf juice. I don't know what to call it, but I know when you break it down, it becomes all the different substances, all the different nutrients that are inside of that leaf, whether it is edible or not. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the stem that is attached to the limb that the leaf is on. The leaves are on. I'm grateful for taking and appreciate the shapes of the leaf, the curvature of the leaves. I'm grateful for the pointed areas that the leaves, when the leaf comes to a point and then curves back. Good morning. I am grateful for by the way, I see so many different animals. I saw a frog. My husband said he saw a deer. Oh, you heard me say that. Now I see a bird. I see lots of different animals, which is something to be grateful for. Just saw a biker go past. It's a lot to be grateful for. So this is a gratitude walk. And I didn't realize it, but I am at 33 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm going to end the video. Now, I really just wanted to spend 30 minutes. However, I had to get back to our home. So, my belief is God through Jesus Christ, His Son. However, whatever your higher power is, you choose. I can respect that about you. I'm just saying, and wanting to wish you the best and the most fulfilling of being great and being pushed and propelled to the greatest thing that you can be this day and every day. So have a good day today, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care now.